Buy the best. 3dhobbyshop.com.
Hey guys, welcome to another 3D clinic session here with Bonedoc and my lovely wife In. At any rate, let's talk about a couple of things. I'm going to try to see if we could learn a little bit about walls, tumbles, and some waterfalls also, okay? It's a really simple maneuver to do. It's very stick-wise, stick movement. It's not very complicated, but it has a lot of good wow factor. So let's bring it up. At any rate, just to let you know, we have about 10 to 15 mile an hour, 45-degree crosswind that's going diagonal to the runway. Alright, so pre-flight routine as always. Turn my timer on, and away we go. Alright, let's talk about the wall. Wall is nothing more than is yanking back at your stick. You come in with a certain amount of speed. That's it. And then you could do a couple of things with it. You could try to get it into a hover, or you could just fly out after you've established that you've been pulling it off. A couple of things to help. If your model doesn't pitch very well, like the slick does, when you're doing a wall, you try to add a little bit more throttle as you're pulling it. That way it gives it that extra pitch authority that you need. Okay? So let's say you do this. See that? Also, a couple of things. If you're thinking about hovering after you're doing a wall, then you want to come pretty slow. Otherwise, all that energy gets transferred into vertical height. So you come in a little slow like this, but to get this authority you need, you pop it in with some throttle. There you go. And then you're ready to hover. Maybe even tail touch too. Alright, so that's the wall, simply put. Alright, if you're just trying to pop it off real fast, make sure your airframe can handle it. Go real fast, pop, and then you could go inverted. So when you're trying to do a wall, if you do it into the wind, the result is going to be a more impressive wall because you've got the airspeed working for you. Okay? Again. And don't forget to really slam the stick. You have to do it right. You cut out. There you go, brought it into a hover and blast out. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. If you're going with the wind, and especially if you're not adding the throttle, oh, never mind. The slick has enough pitch authority to do it. But with airplanes that lack some pitch authority, or if they're severely nose heavy, you're not going to be able to pull that off very cleanly. Again, throttle. And that gives you the nice jump. Alright. Now we're going to do some tumbling and some waterfall. Alright. My favorite one is when I go inverted, slam the sticks to the... And again, when you do that, let the wind be your friend. Meaning, do it into the wind. I'll do it one more time. Okay. There are many ways to tumble. Basically, tumbling is nothing more than banging the sticks all the way to the corner. See that? A couple of things to keep in mind. If you're going to pull on the elevator, then you want your rudder to go the same direction because you're essentially doing a high-speed snap. Okay. If, however, you're going the other way, inverted, then you go the opposite way. The other thing that helps also is by taking out the throttle at the moment of your tumbling, you're preventing the motor from, the spinning motor and the spinning propeller from slowing you down. Let me show you what happens if you don't. See, when the motor is on, the result is not as crisp. You could do it from a knife edge position. Holy cow, haven't done that before. That looks really good. And again, you could try knife edge, do it upright. As you may notice, most airplanes, slick included, will tumble more readily inverted. And so if you're going to be doing a lot of hard tumbles, aside from making sure your airplanes can actually do it, is make sure you've got enough battery strapped there, or else you'll get a battery ejection, and that'll be the end of your flight. Alright. So let's say you want to do waterfall. Waterfall at the top. Let's try that again. Okay. With a waterfall, let's say you're from an upright position, okay? You want to just push down, trying to talk over the train here. You want to push down with your stick and make sure you didn't do any cross aileron input as I just did there. Otherwise, it's not going to be clean. There you go. See, that's one rotation. Assuming you've got enough height, you can keep doing that again. Alright, so push down and add some throttle. You know what, I think I know why I do that, because I tend to cheat into a knife edge when I do that anyway. So let's say you want to do a waterfall into a knife edge, you add some left aileron to help with that. Okay. So this would make another good knife edge entry. You do this. See that? Alright, time to land. There you go, folks. Thanks, huh?